The current generation of games which are coming have great visuals, but that doesn't mean we don't have games which are a little old but have great graphics. Starting with The Witcher 3. This game is almost 10 years old. Can you believe it? I know time flies, but it looks like it's running. Witcher 3 graphics still hold up very well to this day. There is also a remastered version of this game, but the old one is still very good. The graphics are more than just pretty. They make the world feel real. It's the little things too. You'll see candles flicker, leaves rustle, and puddles reflect the sky above in such a natural way that you wonder if the devs hired a weather god. One of my favorite graphic moments was when I ended up wandering into a foggy forest. The mist clung to the trees, shadows danced in the background, and I'm like, yeah, this is totally the place to get jumped by something with too many teeth. And of course, 5 minutes later, I'm getting chased by a foglet. Because when does Geralt ever catch a break? Rise of the Tomb Raider 2015. This game will actually be 10 years old in 2025. This game came out in 2015 and somehow holds up so good in visuals. But seriously, the environments are very gorgeous. There's this dynamic lighting system that makes everything feel alive. And Lara, she's more detailed than ever. You can see every expression from "I've just solved an ancient puzzle" to "I'm seriously considering jumping into this freezing river, but really should I?" Her hair physics alone deserve their own game. If only my hair looked that good in real life. Found myself taking breaks just to soak in the scenery. Then I'd get back to dodging deadly traps, shooting arrows, and accidentally missing jumps that Lara definitely should have made. But that's on me, not her. Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain 2015. The Phantom Pain, or as I like to call it, how to become a full-time sneaky BOI and still feel like a total badass. This game also came out in 2015. First off, the Fox engine really outdid itself. You're dropped into Afghanistan, and it's this vast, open world that makes you feel like you could walk forever and still be finding new stuff. Snake's animations are just so smooth. You've got this tactical espionage action vibe going, and let me tell you, watching Snake slither through tall grass or crouch walk like he's auditioning for the role of coolest ninja ever is hypnotic. The way he moves, the way his gear reacts to the environment, the subtle details like dust collecting on his boots. It's a visual feast. Far Cry 4, 2014. The world of the Far Cry 4 still looks immersive to this day. Like, seriously, this doesn't look like an old game. I mean, it's not that old, but it was released in 2014, which is almost 11 years from now. The water looks great, the mountains looks amazing, especially the Himalayan mountains. A really good game, not only graphically, but story is great too. Overall, a great game, which you can still play now and enjoy. Far Cry 4 makes Kirit feel like a living, breathing world. Battlefield 1, 2016, and looks like a game which came at recent years. Battlefield 1 isn't just a game. It's a visual masterpiece that takes the horrors of war and somehow makes them stunning to look at. From the detailed mud splatter to the fire-filled skies, every frame feels like it's been carefully crafted to make you both awestruck and a little terrified. The character models are on point too. Soldiers look rugged, worn down by the war, with dirt smudged on their faces and uniforms. You can see every wrinkle, every tear in the fabric, every smear of mud from diving into the trenches. It's crazy in this game how you will get terrified, but still visually enjoy the war. Imagine getting sniped while you're busy admiring a sunset over no man's land. It's that kind of game. Forza Horizon 3, 2016. Forza Horizon 3 still holds up great visually. This was released in 2016, and yet it still looks good. Whether you're racing at sunrise with the sky glowing pink and orange, or tearing through a thunderstorm where lightning cracks across the horizon, the way light interacts with the world feels almost too good. The lights from the cars reflect on the wet roads. The stars pop out in the sky. Most importantly, the cars look great. Whether it's a classic muscle car, a sleek Lamborghini, or some off-road beast, the level of detail is really good. The Order, 1886, 2015. This game was short, but actually fun. This game looked like its main focus was on graphics, and we can say the focus was worth it. It somehow looks so much better than some of the games which have come recent years. The cinematics are amazing as well. This was just a visual feast, you can say. But when it comes to visuals, it's on a whole different level. The entire game feels like a love letter to detail. Like the dev said, what if we made the most visually stunning game possible? And honestly, they succeeded. You're not just playing a game, you're walking through a work of art that just so happens to include werewolves and some very fancy guns. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided is a type of game which fits into the sort of mid-tier category that I think has kind of been disappearing this generation. It seems like most games today either miss the mark or are truly amazing with not a lot coming out in between. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided is that game. It plays well, looks pretty good, has a decent enough story and some nice characters, and well-designed levels with a lot of ways to approach them. And it has a great sci-fi / cyberpunk atmosphere. It's not the most amazing game you'll ever play, nor is it the bad or something. It is a good game. It's fun and I liked it. What really stands out in this game is the atmosphere. It's filled and it feels great to roam. I was also pretty bummed that the game ends where it does, and I hope we'll see more of Adam Jensen in the future. Quantum Break. This Remedy release came out in 2016. Very surprised that game didn't make more of splash. When it came out then, it did. This game had some amazing things going for it. An actually coherent and interesting time travel story, tragic characters, twists, and overall kept me way more hooked than I thought. It also has amazing graphics. Seriously looks better than many games today, and it's like 8 years old now. The time-breaking scenes alone are breathtaking. Gameplay is simple yet a lot of fun and really satisfying. Really makes you feel like in a movie. Very enjoyable game. Definitely worth a try. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs came out in 2016. It's almost 8 years ago. And graphically, it doesn't look like it aged. This still looks like a current generation game. San Francisco is alive. It's easily one of the most dynamic open world cities I've played in. You've got people protesting in the streets, drones buzzing overhead, tourists taking selfies, and the skyline dotted with landmarks like the Golden Gate Bridge. You're running around the vibrant streets of San Francisco as Marcus Holloway, this young, super likable hacker. Right off the bat, the game hits you with this upbeat, colorful vibe that's totally different from the first Watch Dogs. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which is part of the charm. If you have any other suggestion, please let us know about it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I will try to upload every day, and your support will motivate me to do so. Thank you for watching. Until then, keep gaming, keep laughing. Stay pixel perfect. Gaming Pulse out.